Hello guys, and welcome back to more Kira Kira. In our last episode, we got to pick our instruments. We turned out we are playing bass. Ferrari's on vocals. Um, um, Chino is on drums here, that's her. And the other girl, I can't remember her name, she's playing guitar. Okay, I think it's set up right. She's appearing in a book called Drumming for the Beginners. I don't know anything about the drums. I don't know. I know what Sheenie has in front of her are supposed to be the drums and the cymbals, but they're actually buckets in the magazines. Plus, they're directly on the floor, and Sheenie sits on her knees in front of them. I don't think we should even be allowed to use the word setting. Hey, what do you want me to do? I don't have a drum set, and it's not something I can just go out and buy. I know, but setting up with those old magazines in front of you, you look like one of those homeless people near the train station and their drummer. I sigh. Huh, don't ridicule me. Anyway, why don't you have anything in your hands? Today's our first practice session. What are you going to do? Don't worry, it's all taken care of. Taken care of? Sure, unlike your fake instrument, mine is real. Ah, there he is. Hey, Murakami, I've been waiting. Called to Murakami, who's coming up the stairs. We're gathering on the rooftop on the school so people won't see us. It's hard to make you wait. It took me a while to negotiate. Look at this is the best. He hands me a bag. Don't worry, thanks for going to such trouble. Oh, it's heavy. So this is the weight of the real thing, huh? Like someone's special drum set made with buckets. Looking at you, Cheenie. I was gonna use it myself, but sadly you have it, so be thankful. Shit, you're right. I could never thank you enough. Well, then let me have a look at it. I opened the bag at once. Murakami, what the fuck is this? If this is what you call a guitar, then well, I worry about you. Murakami and I freeze. What the heck is that? Something just flew out. Any loud laugh echoes in the air. What in the world is this? Asked Murakami. It's supposed to be a bass. Murakami answers fearfully. Oh, I'm sorry. And look, I just see a piece of shit. I don't know what you see. I don't see a bass. Murakami, this is... Oh shit, it came off. One of the parts came off. I try to pick it up. Something falls off and rolls onto the floor. I guess that's the reason why it's free. It's annoying to hear Murakami coming to that conclusion so calmly. It's the worst bass I've ever seen. One of the strings is hanging and all the metalwork is rusty. Worst of all, the pointy part that every single bass is supposed to have isn't there, and instead there's a duct tape on it. It's not a part that can get broken off easily. You look cool. Genie's having a field day watching me hold the bass, which is worse than worthless. Murakami, how could you? I thought we were friends, man. I glared at him full of anger. Calm down, Majima. I'll fix it, so don't worry. Murakami answers calmly. What? Anyway, Majima, do you know Fender? Huh? I think I've heard of it. See, that's the famous instrument company. They custom make all kinds of basses, and both beginners and advanced players use them. I see. And what if the worthless bass you have in your hands became the one and only special bass created by the world famous Fender? Do you think that would be miraculous? Well, sure, that would be extremely awesome. See? Then just wait calmly. Pulls out a black marker and writes something on the bass. Look at that! Murakami points to the freshly written words. It says Fender in sloppy handwriting. Dude, you know how to write, man? It's Fender. Hey, I like Murakami. Oh, sorry. He notices and bows. You know, to start with, what's the point of writing that? Even if there is a point, why did you write in katakana? Sorry, I don't know how to spell it. Alright, even if it's okay in katakana. When Murakami suggested his idea, I knew he was going to do. I thought it was stupid. I was going to laugh it off with him. With that, I was going to stop complaining, too. However, he even added an S. How sad. How pitiful. I'm truly sorry. Murakami apologizes. That's okay. I've lost the willpower to even say anything, so I just shake my head. Oh, Chini. Chini wouldn't stop laughing. I'll go to the tower to knock it off when I hear a voice behind me. How lame. I didn't realize the second grader pair was here. They were laughing at me ruthlessly. By the way, why are you even here? You don't have much to do anyway. Did you come to laugh at us? You know how to react because everyone is laughing at me. Hey, where are Kashiwara and Shino anyway? They must be having troubles too. Try to dodge my situation. They've been here since before you got here, Majima-senpai. They're both changing over there. Changing? Why do they need to change? Tell me where they're changing. Aren't they just I should take a peek? Here we are. Sorry to make you wait. Kiriari and Kashiwara showed up from the other side. Speeches. What the fuck? Look at Chini's face. Oh my god, that's great. Right. Oh, there we go, that's what I wanted to do. Look at that. Is that a lock? That's a gives a whole new term to the meaning locket. Alright. Last night we gathered some stuff. What do you think? Kashiwara sounds worried. Her red t-shirt has a skull painted on it. A skull with a C. Okay. She's wearing leather pants with lots of tacks and pins. She's wearing rugged boots too. She actually went outside looking like that. Oh man, I couldn't do it. There's a leather bracelet with tacks on her wrist and on her neck. There's a collar which would be suitable for a fierce dog. I wonder how many hairspray cans she used. Hair standing up like a folding screen. Don't we look good? Karari speaks proudly, making me think that she'd probably produce this lick. Karari actually looks okay, kinda. Kashiwara, not so much. Karari looked hideous. Her folding screw hair is pink and her white shirt has pins all over. There's a rope hanging from her neck and at the end of the rope is a padlock which is swinging on her chest. They look like punk rockers from a manga. What do you think, Majima? Well, it's a shocking look. It's rather shocking. Honestly, their makeup is another thing. Kashiwara looks like a half-made-up clown, and the earrings around her eyes and mouth are black, and there are unknown lines on her cheeks. They look like malicious scribbles. Well, I'm sure they are. Karari's masterpiece. Haru and this beautiful girl. I'm not sure if Kashiwara realizes herself, but it's pitiful to see there's no reaction. Sure is something, isn't it? Hajime, your base has an unusual shape, doesn't it? She's looking at my instrument. It's strange, but I don't think it's as bad as Kashiwara's club. Yeah, Murakami borrowed it especially for me. I look down. Don't think we can face each other right now. Wow, that's terrific. Kashiwara walks up to take a closer look at the bass. Be careful, this broken string is really sharp. You're right, what happened? I'm not sure, but this is more like a weapon than an instrument, huh? It's more suitable to hurt people than to create music. Indeed, no wonder it's for punk rock. Kashiwara mumbled with admiration. Chini's about to die from laughing so hard. Me with the worthless bass and Kashiwara in unusually eccentric clothing having a conversation must have been quite amusing to her. Rude. Doesn't she realize that sitting in front of a lined up magazine is just as amusing? I don't think it's worth telling her. Anyway, we're gathered to practice today. We should just concentrate on what needs to be done. Let's try hooking up the guitar to the amplifier. Can you do that? Yeah, I read up about it yesterday. How passionate you are when it comes to useless stuff. Frankly amazed. Hey, don't do anything weird to Kashiwara while hooking up the instrument. Murakami says something angrily as a response, but I ignore him. I decided to check my instrument. But is this instrument really useless? There are 2 more strings left. When I pluck, I feel the tension. Can they create sound? I don't like wasting things, so I try to play with it. I bought a book about the bass too. I try to fix the strings accordingly. When I heard it's a used instrument, I knew I had to work on it a little, but I never thought it would need this much work. I spend time to restring. When I pluck, I hear sound. That's a good sign. When I hook up to the amplifier, I still hear sound. I play with my very first bass sound. We prepare our instruments and take our positions, imagining the stage. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. That is the picture of professionalism right there. Hey, with our instruments, we look pretty good, huh? Chini speaks emotionally, but she doesn't sound too persuasive. I think that's just because of the upside-down buckets and the cooking chopsticks she's holding. The front men go in the front, or in our case, the front girls, I guess. I'm not too sure, but since Karari is the vocalist, she stands with the microphone stand. A little off to the right of her is Kashiwara with the guitar. Then comes the rhythm team, such as the bass and the drums. Chini and I position ourselves behind them. I think that's good. Hey, you do look pretty good. In a real performance, there'll be an audience there, right? Yeah, but not for us. She's probably remembering the concert theater, packed with an excited audience. So where are we performing? I bet it'll be on stage in the courtyard as usual. That's what I remember too. As the Culture Festival last year, there was a band performance. I think it happened on the second day in the afternoon. They performed on a special stage made with teaching desks. I see, then. Just like today, we'll be performing under the blue sky, huh? Barbie speaks joyfully while pointing upward. Hope it won't rain. As I say so, I pluck the bass strings. The speaker plays a loud sound, startling the others. What are you doing? Trying to make us deaf? It's alright, I wanted to play with it. When I realized I may be able to use this bass, I became attached all of a sudden. I want to play loudly. Gee, how childish. Why don't you try? Can't you play something simple like Twinkle Twinkle Star? Not today. Just touch the instrument for the first time. Maybe I can. Can you? To tell you the truth, I use my tennis racket as the base and practice according to this textbook. I taught myself to play the scale. Really? You can do it then? Well, maybe. I'm impressed, Majima. You didn't look like you were into this, but in fact you wanted to do it, huh? If I decide to do it, I don't want to embarrass myself, you know. I scratch my nose a little. But I guess just me being able to play won't do. Sorry, I'm ahead of you. How arrogant. Pretending is different from actually doing it. Your spirit is excellent, though. So what have you done, Chini? Well, just a little since we didn't have much time. Me too. Kashiwara interrupts quietly. I practiced with Kira Shane yesterday. She can't finish her sentence, so Karari does it for her. We took the instruments to the karaoke box and practiced. You practiced with the real thing, huh? It's not fair. You did too. Chini looks at me. I see, then you all know what you're supposed to do, then let's try a little. But I don't think I can actually play a song. Kashiwara says to strut. I can. Of course you can, you just sing. Well, my instrument won't play anyway. Chini looks at her specifically made drum set in front of her. I don't care. You think you can do it, Majima? Not really, but we don't have to be able to play perfectly now, do we? I just want to make some noise, that's all. That's right, Majima's right. We don't have to be able to play perfectly, we spent time setting up everything, so why don't we just try making some sound? I decided to do as Murakami suggests. After all, you all want to do it. Okay, here we go. On Chini's cue, we start to play for the first time. We play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, but maybe those who grew up listening to the song might get angry, as we all expected. It isn't even close to a performance. Each of us just makes noise. I was a little confident beforehand, but it's not that easy. I memorized the finger movements, but on a real bass I can't even hold down the strings. Although I think I'm holding them, the strings keep slipping away. Even when I hold them down correctly, the sound is different from what I meant. I don't know if it was the bass's fault or mine, I don't even know, but I think it was both. Also, I found out when I started to play that I don't remember the actual melody of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Even someone asked me to play it on a recorder, I don't think I could do it, so I'm not sure what it is I'm playing on the bass. No wonder I can't play decent. On the other hand, Kashiwara actually plays a few phrases that sound like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, but she messes up right after that. But she is the most hopeful one among us. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Karari sings with all the noise behind her, but Karari, you don't sing well. But I'm impressed that she sings in front of people without any hesitation. She is loud too. Her spirit and the voices are suitable for a vocalist, I think. Then there's Chini. In her case, there's no instrument for her to play to begin with. She's just hitting the magazines like crazy, though. I think you're supposed to move your right and left hand separately when you play the drums, but of course that's not what she's doing. I don't even know if Twinkle Twinkle Little Star requires such techniques, but it's fun. Every time I pluck, the loud plucking sound comes out from the speaker and echoes against the walls. I guess the volume needs to be adjusted because it's extremely loud. Incidentally, Kashiwara's guitar sounds horrible too. It makes an awful noise sometimes and it almost deafens all of us. Sounded like a little jet engine and bullet train combined together. Our noise even shakes the air around us. I don't know how to put it. It's strange. Wild. Is this what rock is about? Maybe music is a wonderful thing. Good God, I can't handle any more of that sound. We're having fun, but naturally one of the teachers shows up and scolds us. And so the Second Lecture Club band was established. By the way, the teacher saw Kashiwara's makeup and became speechless. I think he was simply scared. Oh, don't worry, I feel him on that. Anyone would be scared looking at that. And so with that, our first practice has been completed. And with that, I think I'm going to cut the video here. And I will see you all in the next part. I promise the next part will be longer, so don't worry. So take it easy, guys.